You big fat cheating liar! You stinking little devil! You cheated on me, darn it! And to think you would try and make me raise another man's child. You good-for-nothing piece of trash!
What the frickin' hell, Ron? Is this how you should wake someone who just gave birth? Damn it! Do you even know how many times I had to wake up last night to make sure our baby was fed?
Quit playing. I know you're getting enough sleep. You're at your home with your mom, aren't you? I bet you're just giving the baby duties to your mom so you can have it easy. Just like what you were trying to do with me.
Seriously. I can't play around with some sick joke, Ron. Now is the worst time you can try to do this.
Oh, shut up. I'm pretty serious. Stop lying. You're just trying to get things easy by smearing responsibility on others for the baby.
That is nowhere near true. Sure, I came back to my mom's place, but that's because you're away so much for work. I heard how rough the first few weeks could be physically and emotionally from friends, and I didn't want to go through that all by myself. And as for the nights, it's not like I can give our son to my mom whenever. I'm breastfeeding him, you know? And to stabilize my supply, I'm doing my best to give him as much as I can. So, no. It's not like I'm lying back and relaxing with my feet up. I'm feeling drained and exhausted every single minute of the day. And here you are saying random things at me when you should be trying to spend more time with me and your newborn son.
Don't try to guilt trip me. I don't give a damn about that boy. He's not my son.
What are you saying? Of course he's your son. Who else's do you think it is?
I did a DNA test. The results say that that boy is no son of mine. We're done. I want to file a divorce right now.
What? When?
I went to the hospital and took the DNA sample there.
What? You were at the hospital? You said you had to go on an urgent business trip. You missed your own son's birth. But you were actually here?
Yes, that's right. I deliberately lied so that I didn't have to see your face. I already had a hunch that you were cheating on me, and I wasn't sure whether I could keep my cool when I saw the kid.
But the nurses didn't say anything about you being here.
I made sure they wouldn't tell you. But I must admit the security level was pretty low. Anyone could go and see the baby in the nursery.
I just can't believe you would come here knowing I went through that painful birth all by myself.
Don't be dramatic. You weren't alone. You had your mom, right?
That's different! I would have wanted to share that precious moment of birth with you! He's our child, Ron.
That's not my son.
Why would you even think that? Tell me what on earth makes you think that he's not your child?
When you sent his photo to me, I was just in shock. I felt like the whole world crumbled beneath me.
Why?
Oh, come on! He doesn't look anything like me. He looks like a damn alien, to be honest.
Excuse me? That photo was when he was just born. Within the first week, the child's face changes a lot. Did you know that? And just so you know, your parents both say he looks exactly like you when you were born. Your mother even cried with joy, saying he brought back a lot of memories of when you were born.
I don't accept it. There's no way he looks like me. Even looking at him up close didn't help at all.
Well, if you really doubted that our baby was yours, you could have just asked.
Ha! Like you would even let me do a DNA test to your newborn. I know you well enough to anticipate how you would have reacted. You would have gone against it at all costs.
Whatever you say, this child is yours. You'll see that when the test results come in.
The results are here already. It says that he is 100% not my child.
What?
Yep. Cat's out of the bag, Jody. That kid has nothing to do with me.
Then you got scammed, whatever company you used.
Ha! Wow. How low can you get? You're seriously blaming a lab for the crimes that you did? Just face it. You're busted. You lied. You're a damn cheater and deserve nothing.
But it just can't be true. I haven't had a relationship with anyone since we met. And you know very well how I feel about being intimate with another person.
Then what? Are you saying that this child is an immaculate conception? Were you touched by God or something?
That's it. I've had enough of this sick joke of yours. If you've got time to pull pranks like this, come here for crying out loud.
Why would I do that? I don't want to see your face again. Don't you dare come back either.
Fine! I will go do the DNA test myself with the company that has credentials. I will arrange the test, so just give me your saliva.
Like I would frickin' do that. Do you even know how much good DNA tests cost?
A fast and reliable one should be around $250 to $300.
Yeah, exactly. It's a waste of money and I've already done it. You would be throwing the money in the trash.
I don't mind. I will do it at a proper place to make sure the results are real.
It's a waste of time and money, for God's sake. Don't you have any common sense?
Well, you put me in a spot where I need to do it to prove my innocence and to show you that this baby is actually yours.
Face it, Molly. You're busted. There's no way out of it. You cheated on me with some other guy and had this baby. You're guilty. We're done and through. I would advise you to just sign the necessary papers to file our divorce so we can get this done quickly. Otherwise, I will accuse you of fraud.
What the hell, Ron? Are you serious? Accusing me of fraud? Do you realize what you're talking about? Damn it, Ron. I don't know what got into your head, but I am never going to forgive you for this. I just went to hell and back giving birth to our son, and now you're making me go through hell again. What is wrong with you?
You only have yourself to blame. You should have thought about the consequences.
Look, why don't we meet up and talk about this properly face to face? I still have no idea where you got the idea that I'm cheating on you, but I'm sure we can figure it out. I also don't believe that DNA report until I actually see it. So let's talk, okay? I can ask my mom to take care of the baby for the day so we can talk this through without being distracted.
Don't you dare think about coming here. I don't want to see your frickin' face. There's no room for talk either. Everything is pretty clear. All you need to do is just send me the papers so I can take it to the office to file for a divorce.
Are you serious? That's it?
What part of this conversation don't you understand? I told you I am serious. I am sick of you and your lying face. We are done. Bye.
Ron! Did you change the locks?
So you did try to come back. Why are you even here? I thought I told you not to come back.
I have stuff in the house that I want to pick up. That's why I came back home.
And where's your spawn?
What? That's your question? Not what is his name? His name is Henry, by the way. Since you didn't give me an answer on some of the options, I went on ahead and made the decision.
Shut up. I don't care about some random kid's name. All I want to know is what you put in for his father's name.
Obviously yours.
What? Why did you do that? He's not my son. Why do I have to be the father of some other man's kid?
You're still in denial that this is your son?
I contest that. Change it.
I can't do anything about it, Ron. We're still legally married. You're automatically registered as the father. Plus, you are the father!
That's why I told you to hurry up and give me the papers for divorce.
Ron, please. Can you please let me into the house? I need to get a few things from the house.
No, I changed the locks and I'm not at home. There's no way I'm going to let you in.
Why would you go this far?
I hate your guts, you cheater. I can send you your stuff later to your mom's place. Just leave already.
What the hell is wrong with you? Are you hiding something from me? You're acting way too rash.
Shut up. I'm not hiding anything. Now leave. I called the police. They will be there any second now.
What? You called the police? Why would you do that?
Because there's a stranger breaking into my house.
I'm not a stranger. I'm still your wife, you know.
Ha! My cheating soon-to-be ex-wife, you mean?
This is just crazy. You're mad. Whatever made you do this, I am going to make sure the truth is out.
Whatever. Just be gone, trash. And don't you dare think of trying to get any money from me. You're trying to frame me and make me bring up a stranger's son. I can sue you for fraud. So take your stuff and be gone quietly.
What? You're out of your mind and everything you're doing is illegal.
Acting like you're in the right is not going to help at all. I will never forgive you. I'll be seeing a lawyer tomorrow. Once we're all set, I will ask him to contact you from now on. It's annoying seeing a cheater's name come up on my phone all the time.
That's it. I have had it. I thought maybe we could get things back to normal with time and some talk, but this is the last straw. Whatever happened, for you to insult me and accuse me without even a second thought just shows how little trust and love you had left in this marriage. I hope you won't regret this, Ron.
Huh. I will never regret this.
I hope you know what you're doing, because I will also do everything in my power to make sure this divorce will be fair.
Do whatever you want. Just don't expect me to give child support to that baby.
We will see about that. Just make sure to pass me the contacts for your lawyer so we can get this divorce done.
There's no way you're going to get anything out of this divorce since that kid's not mine. It's all written in this DNA report. Now get lost and never show your lousy face here again. I don't need lying cheaters like you around. Don't ever come banging on my door with that stupid baby either. You're never going to get help from me, cheap trash.
That's it. You're going down. You've gone way too far. I don't deserve this kind of treatment. Nor does Henry. I was going to just leave things lightly, but you stepped on a landmine by calling our baby stupid without even seeing him. I I have no frickin' idea what got into you, but you better be prepared for war because I'm going to put you through hell for doing this to me and Henry.
Ha! Fat chance. Since I have the upper hand in this case with the DNA report.
Oh, you just wait. You just wait. Hi, Ron.
What do you want?
I've been waiting but never heard from your lawyer. Or are you having trouble hiring a lawyer who's even willing to take your case?
I'm just having trouble finding the right one that can finish you off for deceiving me.
Sure.
What? You have no right to laugh at me, cheater.
Still going with that cheating story, are we? Let's face it, Ron. No lawyer is going to be stupid enough and risk their career to support you with that fake DNA report of yours.
It's not fake. Besides, why do you even sound like you saw it? It's inside the house.
I hired a locksmith to get into the house.
What?
Before you even start accusing me about breaking into your house, let me remind you that we are still legally married and that you haven't actually filed any complaint to the police and, legally, I am an official resident of the house. But seriously, thanks to your stupid idea of changing the locks, I had to pay a good amount to get the door open, you know.
I will file a complaint to the police.
Sure. Go ahead, be my guest. By the way, why on earth would a DNA report be handwritten anyway?
What? So you really saw the report?
Sure I did. It was lying around on your desk. But seriously, what do you think a DNA report is anyway? Did you think it was some kind of handwritten note that a doctor writes out like a prescription?
Well, isn't it a doctor who gives the final say on the lab results?
No one gives out handwritten results for a DNA test.
Yeah, maybe for most. But the lab I gave the samples to is a bit unique. They gave the results in handwriting.
Yes, the lab that you said you used does seem to really exist. I even went ahead and called them just to make sure.
You did what?
But when I asked, they said they never give DNA results in handwriting. It's always with the table and printed out from the computer, apparently.
Well, for my case, they said the computer wasn't working very well. And since they knew I needed it immediately, they gave it to me in handwriting.
Lovely story, Ron. How nice of them. But unfortunately, your DNA report has a fatal mistake that gives it away as being fake. It's quite clear that it was forged by some dimwit who was trying to frame somebody.
A what?
No report would say, the child is 100% unrelated to the parent. On such a report, it would usually say something more along the lines of, the results are negative.
Really?
In these kinds of DNA tests, they will never use 100% in a statement, even if the child really is related to the parents. They would still say, the child is 99.99% related, etc. If you really want to write 100% negative on the report, the test has to include samples from all men in the world, apparently.
No way. Are you serious?
Oh, did you get cold feet all of a sudden? Didn't any of the lawyers tell you that it's a bad idea to forge reports?
It's real. I mean, the lab's real, isn't it? That should be enough to prove it's not fake.
Wow, I never knew you were this stupid. Good thing we're getting a divorce.
Shut up. But that boy is not mine. I just know it. Every single cell in me is saying he's not mine.
If this boy isn't yours, then you won't have to pay child support, right?
Of course. He's not mine.
Sure. I can see why you would want to believe that Henry isn't your son, since raising 2 kids at the same time is going to be a huge burden.
What? 2 kids?
I know you're stupid, but you don't need to act helplessly dumb. The detective I hired kindly took a shot of you holding hands with a pretty pregnant lady uptown in a chic cafe.
What? When did you hire a detective?
Oh, I immediately got a friend to help me out on this when you started to act all funny. I hired the guy right on the spot. Your sudden outburst and overreaction on accusing me for cheating on you was just way too weird to let it go by unsearched. It was like you were almost begging for me to search you up and down.
Well, that pregnant lady was just a helpless lady who needed help. When I offered a hand, she kindly took me out for coffee. That's it.
Yeah, sure. What an overly friendly lady to also let you into her house and stay there overnight.
What? Do detectives stay up all night on their suspects' tails?
What kind of stupid question is that? Of course they do! Thanks to you, I had to use a lot of money to prove my innocence. Hiring a detective and paying for a DNA report took a good chunk away from my wallet, you know.
What? You did a DNA report as well?
Of course I did. Since you keep saying Henry's not yours like a broken record, how else was I supposed to prove that he is?
I never accepted helping or supporting you for the DNA test. You won't be getting any samples from me to send to the lab.
I already sent your DNA sample to the lab. I got them from those cigarette butts lying around in the ashtray. You didn't even try keeping your promise to quit smoking once the baby was born. I guess that should be expected from the man who doesn't even care about seeing his own son's birth.
I will make sure that report will be invalid. I didn't even agree to give my sample to you.
Well, you did the same to Henry, didn't you? You never asked me or anyone else and just went in and swapped the baby's mouth.
Well, I'm his dad. Of course I'm allowed to do that.
Aha! So you admit that you're Henry's father.
Hey, that's not fair. You led me into saying it. That's entrapment.
I didn't do anything. You said it yourself.
I don't care. That godforsaken baby is not mine. He is not my kid. The only child I have is the one in Kristen's belly. That is my true baby.
I see. So Kristen is your girlfriend's name. The one you were cheating on me with.
Kristen is my real love. You were always the other woman.
Ow, that stung a little. To think those 2 years were just a side story for you. I guess that really means there's nothing more between us then. I suppose this will make separation easier then.
Great. Seems like you finally understand. Now get lost and send those papers so we can get this divorce going. I don't love you anymore. We have nothing left between us and I want you out of my life.
Why do I get the feeling that you think you will get out of this without paying for the consequences? Why would you think I would just leave you be?
Getting this done as soon as possible is the best for the both of us. You want to focus on the baby and I want to focus on my true life.
Yes, I agree with you on that. I don't want to be associated with a crap husband like you a day longer. And it would be the best for Henry to stay away from a twisted role model of a male like you anyway. So yes, I'm all on getting this divorce through ASAP. But I have no intention of letting you get out of this all clean and happy.
You're such a despicable person. Just let it go and let me be already.
Despicable? Really? I don't remember doing anything wrong that would make you hate me this much. Nor do I remember doing anything that would make me deserve to suffer this much. I would say you're the despicable one in this relationship. Whatever you say, I will be asking for all our assets to be halved.
What? But I need this house. Kristen's place is way too small for all three of us to fit.
Oh, is that why you tried kicking me out so fast? Well, tough. I have the rights to the house as well, and you know it. If you want to keep the house, then pay half of what it's worth.
I don't have that kind of money at hand.
I don't care. Get a loan or something. You wanted a divorce, didn't you? Didn't you expect any of this happening? Did you really think I would go crying home without getting what's rightfully mine? Oh, and I also expect you to pay child support until Henry is 18. Naturally. I will be asking $1,000 per month.
I'm not paying that.
We will see what the judge has to say. Just so you know, I already have a good lawyer on hand, and I'm pretty sure that DNA test is going to come out positive, so good luck convincing the judge otherwise.
Come on, Molly. Have a heart. I have to raise another child here.
I don't freaking care, Ron. Not after what you put me through. And just so you know, I will tell your boss about this as well. He's quite the family guy, isn't he? Imagine his reaction when he hears that one of his employees is actually a cheater.
That's crazy. You wouldn't.
Oh, I would. Just maybe not me telling him directly. But you know I have my ways, and I used to work in the same place as you. Or did you forget that was how we met?
Shut up.
All our colleagues would probably start judging you once they know that you threw me away right after I gave birth for some other pregnant chick.
Shut up. You're all bluff. You would never do that.
Ah, so you think. Unfortunately, I already told Becky about this affair.
What?
Did you forget that Becky and I were quite close at work? Actually, she was the one who gave me the contact for the detective.
What the hell did you do?
I told you I would make you go through hell, didn't I? Also, I think my lawyer's formal letter about the splitting of assets and child support will come soon. I'm all ready to go to court if necessary.
You're already that prepared?
You should never underestimate the force that anger can drive in a human being. Sure, I just gave birth and I'm extremely tired tending to a newborn. But man, anger and hate can be a strong motivation to get things done.
Please don't do this, Molly. I will send some money, but let's be rational. You know I don't have that much money. How am I supposed to support Kristen and the new baby coming along? You're a mother too, right? You should understand, right?
How dare you try to ask for sympathy from me? I don't care about you and your other so-called family. You will get what you deserve. And within a few days, the DNA test results should be out, so be prepared to accept the fact that Henry is biologically your child. Once that's clear, I expect you to do your minimum duty as a father and pay child support. If you don't, I will make your life even worse.
Please, Molly. Can we at least lower the support rate? I don't have enough money. And about the house and all, can you wait at least a year for that? I need at least a year to get things straight and also find a new job. Once the rumors go around, there's no way I will get a promotion. I can't make that much money so fast.
You should have thought things through before jumping into some other woman's bed then.
Kristen is going to be so mad. There's no way she's going to accept this. She needs that money. What the hell am I supposed to do?
How pathetic. You really are an imbecile. You didn't think any of this through, did you? I feel sorry for anyone who gets stuck with you, actually. Pity I wasted years on you.
Shut up! You're not helping one bit.
Well, since you seem to be in a tight spot, let me give you a piece of advice. I would recommend you do a DNA test on that woman's baby. Just a hunch. But a woman who would go for a married man doesn't seem all that trustworthy to me.
There is no way that child is someone else's. I'm sure she's carrying my baby.
Really? You're 100% sure about that? Just asking, but does Kristen have family living in a high-rise condo or something?
What? No. She said all her family live outside the state.
Oh, well, there you go. That's where my hunch comes from. My detective saw her coming in and out of the high-rise condo multiple times.
Maybe it's a close friend. Her family isn't around to help, so I bet she's going to see her friend for emotional support.
Sure, go ahead and believe that Kristen is an angel. You wanted some help, so I gave you a small hint. It's all up to you on how you want to use it.
Damn it. Now I'm worried. I mean, she does seem to be busy sometimes.
Well, who knows? Maybe she is an angel. But the detective said he didn't hear any good rumors about her. Anyway, let's believe in her and hope she's being faithful with you.
What else do you know? What else did the detective uncover? Please tell me.
Nah, I think he would do better not knowing. Though after hearing the report, I couldn't believe how evil some people could be.
What?
Anyway, I'm sure she will turn over a new leaf and be a great wife. See you in court, I suppose.
Wait, don't leave me hanging. Please share the report with me.
No way! It costs a fortune to hire a detective. I'm not giving that report to you for free. If you want to find out so bad, go hire a detective yourself. I have nothing else to say, nor do I want to go on talking with you. Henry needs me. If you want to ask anything else, contact my lawyer. He should be getting in touch with you soon anyway. Bye, cheater! After our conversation, Ron took a day off work and followed Kristen to see what she was up to. He caught her going to the high-rise condo and then leaving the building with another man. He confronted them on the street and apparently made quite a scene. In the end, Kristen admitted that the baby was actually the other man's baby. But since the other man was already married and couldn't separate from his wife, she lied and tried making Ron the father. He was devastated that he was fooled all this time, but I couldn't care less. In the end, Ron ended up single and is probably suffering depression, but it was all because of his stupid actions. Our divorce went smoothly. I got what was mine, and he has agreed to pay child support since he now admits Henry is his son. Henry may not have a father to take care of him now, but I will make sure he is happy and live a life being loved.